AITA for laughing at my niece's gift? My 12-year-old niece is really into arts and crafts, and recently got into crocheting. Before Christmas, she told me that she had a surprise gift for me, and seemed really excited about it. I told her I was really looking forward to it as well, and prepared her gift myself, which was actually art supplies. On Christmas, when we had our family gathering, she brought me her gift, and was super excited for me to open it. When I opened it, I saw a crocheted animal, but if I'm being honest, it looked really bad. To give you an idea of what it looked like, imagine something from our bad taxidermy but in crochet form. I couldn't help but burst out laughing, and I couldn't stop laughing no matter how hard I tried to suppress it. So I had to excuse myself to go to the washroom, where I locked myself for nearly 10 minutes. When I came out, my niece was in tears with her parents trying to console her, and I apologized profusely and told her that I really liked her gift. But she kept crying and shouted at me, calling me a liar and that she sucked at art. My niece avoided me for the vast majority of the party after that. I tried to make her feel better by displaying her gift on my living room cabinet, but my wife pulled me aside later in the day and told me to take it down after the party because it was, in her words, really ugly, and made her uncomfortable. Surprisingly, all the adults was very understanding of my situation, but I feel really bad because I feel like I destroyed my niece's confidence, and I'm not sure how I can make it up to her. YTA. 10 minutes? How could it be that hilarious? She made you a gift, told you how excited she was about it, and you just laughed at her. Congratulations on hurting her feelings and crushing her confidence. YTA. Laughing at a gift somebody was looking forward to giving you is just mean. You've likely permanently damaged your niece's self-image with your inappropriate reaction. YTA. She's a child and you made fun of her work. Furthermore, you laughed for 10 minutes. What is wrong with you? YTA. I feel really bad for your niece if this is true. The good news for you is you probably won't get a gift from her next year. Not only are YTA, but your wife majorly sucks as well. It made her so uncomfortable she needed you to take it down. Genuinely, what is wrong with both of you? You can't control your laughter and she's that uncomfortable by a crocheted animal? Grow up. Your poor niece will quite literally never forget your reaction. YTA. She was so proud of what she put time and effort into and you just laughed in her face. There is no way you can make it up to her. YTA. I get not being able to control an initial reaction but laughing for minutes on end. Who can't control themselves like that? YTA. She's 12 and she worked really hard on something. Man, it breaks my heart just to think about her getting laughed at. Poor kiddo. Edit. Op, if you see this, I bet there are a ton of us who would love to buy one your niece's crocheted creations if you can. Get her to start making them again, and help her with an Etsy shop. I'll buy the first one. Edit 2. Really wasn't expecting this to be the top comment. And a lot of people have rightfully suggested that maybe the next best step isn't the niece selling her creations on the internet. Point taken. But I'd still totally buy one of these crocheted animals. So hopefully someday I can. YTA. Control your laughter. It can't have been that hilarious. But okay, you laughed. Don't run to the bathroom for 10 minutes. You go give her a giant hug. Tell her how happy it makes you. Find a spot for it and set about naming it with her. There are a lot of ways you could have recovered. YTA. Even if it was unintentional, your wife is an ah too. There was no reason for her to pull you aside during the party to let you know how ugly it is and that it needs to come down later. YTA. You completely humiliated and shot her down about something she was passionate about. It doesn't matter how bad it looks, it's a start for her. And she would have gotten better with time and practice if her confidence wasn't completely shattered by you. I wouldn't doubt it if she never crochets again because of you. Good job. YTA. She probably spent hours working on it specifically with you in mind because she loves you. You probably crushed her spirits, and I hope she never makes anything for you ever again. And obviously y'all care more about looks and aesthetic than something nice a child made and making them happy. YTA. For crushing a 12-year-old's confidence, learn to control your reactions better. YTA. And she will never forget this. When I was 12, I wanted to try baking, so I made the pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. I overheard my aunt telling everyone she wanted to throw up after trying it. She didn't. I'm not going to say it scarred me or I never baked again. I did. But I never forgot how she embarrassed me in front of the entire family. YTA. Majorly. How could you? That's the most asinine thing to do to a child at Christmas. She will never forget this, and you may have irreparably damaged her love of crafting and arts. Not to mention your relationship with her. And your wife? It makes her uncomfortable? It's a gift from a child. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. YTAX 1000. You can't help but laugh at what you know is your niece's serious effort in her favorite craft. She made it for you, and it clearly was very difficult, and she was brave enough to trust you with her hard work, even if it didn't turn out exactly like she wanted it to. And you rewarded her not just with a nervous laugh or two, but a full 10 minutes of humiliation? YTA. You knew she was excited and it meant a lot to her. You could have covered with something like, "OMG, thank you so much, it's cheering me up so much just looking at it." I can't imagine laughing uncontrollably at a gift and excusing yourself before saying anything at all to at least attempt damage control. YTA. Please point her to our crochet, because the people there are so nice and wholesome and not as mean as you. Crochet is a lot of work. She's 12, a beginner, and needs encouragement, not being ridiculed. Info. Do you have a picture of this horrendously, hilariously ugly crocheted project? I'd just like to decide exactly how much an asshole you are based on how adorable it most assuredly was. You should be ashamed of yourself. Yikes. You couldn't stop laughing at her gift. Are you also 12? YTA.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.